But for our purposes,
Mm.
we just have to know that it's a room full of oozes.
Yes, yes, a room full of oozes indeed. So top of the round, round four. Let me just double check something here. I just want to make sure things are good. Good, 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 good. All right, we're good. You ready? Take on this thing.
Yeah.
So this thing got summoned right behind Amara. It already did an attack, so it's a new round, because I think the water elemental was attacking him. So power attack, full round, Amara. Oh man. A bite hits though. He tries to grab Amara. They're the same size, so he can do that. And succeeds. So they're grappled now. Okie dokie. That would be that thing's turn. And so this fat dude. He's kind of surrounded right now.
Was he immune to sneak attack?
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah, okay.
Why do I feel like I already did this? Did I not do this?
Depends what this is.
Oh, you know what? I think I tried to concentrate and failed.
I seem to recall something like that happening.
Do you guys remember me trying to power word somebody?
I think I do, yeah.
Okay, then
Yeah, that
that's...
sounds familiar.
Okay. I just didn't have it marked as I spent it. He's going to concentrate to cast a spell. Henrik, you know that let me get his concentration out there. You know that he succeeded at concentrating to cast confusion.
Ooh boy.
Shit, if you cast a spell around you that's an area effect, will you get affected by it? Like confusion? I know like a fireball you would, but...
Does it pick targets or is it just an area of effect?
15... All creatures in 15-foot radius burst.
All creatures. So he'd affect himself.
Yeah, it'd be like a fireball.
Yeah, sleep
to,
works
like,
like that
have
too. You
selective
can put
spell.
yourself to sleep with sleep. If you cast it like on top of yourself.
Fireball
Although
to the
that one's
brain.
limited to a certain amount of hit die, so it usually...
There's some that are like, pick 5 targets, no too close, farther
Right.
than 30 feet, right? Then you're picking
Like
individual
haste.
targets.
Or slow,
yeah,
I
haste
think
or
works that way
slow.
too.
Yeah.
Okay, well, he's not gonna cast it on any of his friends, so I can't get a good position on that. So, Abysm, you're it.
I believe that the oozes are immune to mind affecting.
Yeah, but remember his familiar's out there somewhere. You just can't see
okay.
him right now. Yeah, I don't want to hit the familiar. Not that it would really matter, I don't think, but... Okay, we'll save for Abysm. And
Yay.
maybe. He's got pretty high stuff. Let me check.
19. At this point, I think anything under a 20 is a miss.
Oh, you succeeded on the dot.
Really? Oh.
Yeah, just because it's a
I'm
lower
actually
level
surprised.
spell, I think.
Yeah. You good.
If he had a meta magic feat on it, called, what is it, Intensify spell, I think?
He didn't
Not
heighten it to level
Intensify,
9?
heighten it, yeah. If he had heightened spell.
No heightened. Number 4 is the one in this wall, right?
Looks like it.
Which reminds me, I gotta put a token back on the wall because I moved the tokens around.
Why did we come here again? What was in Sloth? Well, we needed a piece of everything from the different people, right?
I think so. Something like that. I don't know.
No, I think we have all
If
that.
there's stuff
We're
here,
still
then
trying to
we need to kill it.
we're still trying to figure out why, like, how to operate the rune well.
Right. Right.
I think
Okay.
you guys just decided to check more things out while you're here. Okay,
Did a piece.
slamming the wall. Yeah, okay. Henrik, you see the ooze bashing on your resilient sphere.
Yep, not
It
too
did
worried.
damage.
It'll still take him a while to get through that. All right, I'm gonna cast a spell on this dude. This one will help my allies out a little bit, rather than going for all the I guess all the marble. I'm gonna try and stun him and stuff with resonating word.
Okay.
I think he does have spell resistance though, so here we go.
Doesn't look like anything happened.
Oh, maybe not.
Okay, you... Right, he doesn't have spell resistance. Okay, he fails.
Okay. That's it's not the stun yet, but he takes all of this damage. That was a good roll.
Alright.
But he is staggered if he fails the first one.
Staggered. Okay, let me put that on.
Yeah.
Oh, I have the button for it.
Okay, add it to him then. Oh yes.
And that's my turn.
Something I remembered about. Remember the window resizing issue? Well, it doesn't seem like they have an intentions of, like, making immediate... Actually, it's working again.
They're not gonna resize him.
Well, it looks like it's working for, like, character sheets and stuff like that. For the images thing, it doesn't work. But they did bring up an excellent point to me where I was like, herpty derp derp. So if you guys just have a picture opened, you can hold control and you can move the walls of the image. So control and
Yeah, I've gotten used to
click
the
drag.
distance of moving the map.
Right, but to resize the window itself, you can press control and click and hold your mouse button, move it left to right or up and down, and you'll resize the image.
Okay, yeah, that works good too.
Yeah, so because that was a problem last session.
Yeah, okay, cool.
fun stuff. Before it's your turn, Nizzo. Something might happen. It's debatable.
Ooh.
It's all dependent on this one go. What's Nizzo's flat-footed?
Not very good. Let me see here. Should be correct on here. Flat-footed is 23.
Oh god, not very good. Well, it misses, but you now see in your square the little closet, and it's your turn.
Oh, okay. I'm not flanking anybody with him though. I think I'm just gonna move. Well, I mean, if I stay here, I can still make it easier for Abysm to hit. So that might be worth doing. I don't know. No, I think
My resonating word is making him jiggle violently.
I'm better off breaking off to go help Walter kill this. Walter showed up at the end of the last round, I remember, so that was exciting.
Yeah.
Let's see. If I just run away from this guy, don't provoke, it's probably fine. I think I have mirror image up still or something. I don't remember. Yeah, I do. I have a lot of mirror images. I'm just gonna... Oh, and actually that's another good question. Did the 16... No, it wasn't even within the 5 or whatever it needed to be within my flat-footed, so I didn't even break an image. Yeah, I'm just gonna run. I'm just gonna turn around, charge the demon down here.
The closet tries to claw you.
Yep.
Misses.
Missed horribly. So let's see. I think there's a button for, or is there a button somewhere for charge or like a condition or something? I don't remember.
The modifier, or there's a effect. I can put it on you since I already have it here.
Okay. Last one round, perfect. And I'm going to do an attack, and hopefully this thing is not immune to precision damage. And I'm flanking with Walter, right?
Yeah.
Okay. Oh, I'm targeting the wrong thing. Sorry. Do I want to? You want me to just re-roll that? I'll just re-roll it.
Wait, what'd you roll? A 30.
I just rolled an attack, but I had the wrong thing targeted.
Let me just look at what the AC is. You can take those for good.
I was targeting the demon too.
Oh, did you have them both targeted? Demon and... Okay.
I think I had them both targeted? Okay, so the one that was on the demon missed. Okay, we're fine then. Okay. Unless it was... Actually, I didn't hit the flank button, though. So it would have actually been a 26.
Oh, I'm looking at the wrong sheet.
I probably didn't hit anyway. Okay, I'm cool. Anyway.
Actually, you
There's nothing else
with a 26.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I did some damage.
Also... Hold on. I never did do this, did I? For Nizzo, now that you're in reach or range of this thing, I need you to roll a fortitude save. The smell of this thing is pretty awful.
It's nasty.
It's a nasty.
Do I want to replace that with a reflex with twist away and make me be staggered?
Twist away from the smell?
Yeah. When does this actually... Well, yeah, I don't know. I'm just gonna do because I think the thing is... If this trigger is this triggering like at the end of my turn, basically? Like I get in here and they're like, oh shit.
No, I technically would have triggered at the beginning, but as soon as you go into its range,
Okay.
basically. But you already did your stuff, so I'm not gonna punish you for that.
Okay. Yeah, I'm gonna twist away and be staggered until my next turn then. So replace that with a reflex save. That's still pretty bad though. Hopefully it's a low DC.
Okay, you fail, so you're sickened.
Okay. And also staggered for 1 round.
Okay.
Man. I feel like this is like, Nizzle, you're not useless enough yet here.
Not enough. I can add more. if you
Here,
want.
take this. Yeah, it's all good. Sometimes rogues have these fights.
Sometimes or a lot of times.
Not too much, especially in Pathfinder.
Aye. Alright, Abysm.
Let's see. Looks like my sword is charged up already. I'm right beside him. I guess I'm just going to hit him. Let's throw a spell on here and see what happens. Generic Shocking Grasp.
Yep, if the picture is what it is, and we've fought these things before in another game.
Ugh.
Oh no, that one.
Okay, so that was my spell attack, and then my regular attack.
You hit.
Ah, that shouldn't have crit. Okay, good, it didn't.
Not that it matters. The system knows that you can't crit him.
Yeah, the system will ignore the crit.
Okay, so that was my regular attack and then my last attack.
Okay.
Okay, that was it for me.
Thinking about it. It's weird this guy doesn't have mirror images. Could you imagine this fat guy with images? Just a
He
bunch of
should.
fat dudes.
Very good spell.
Yeah, he doesn't
Unless
have it, though,
illusion
it's
is like a banned school for him.
It might be,
might
actually.
be.
Because, yeah, the Thessalonians, they can't even, like, cast it using the 2 slots or anything like that.
Yeah,
They just
illusion,
can't- they just can't
evocation
cast
are
it.
the anti-schools.
Yeah, they get more spells though for losing those schools.
Yeah, they get two bonus spells.
Yeah, no, the Diana and Damara situation. Okay.
I mean, this was originally a 3rd edition module. I wonder how they handled it then.
Who knows?
I guess it probably might have been the same way. It was just a different penalty, I guess, right? It was like, you could cast, like, spells from a different school, but it used higher level slots or something like that. I don't remember. It was harsher, I know, though.
Does... Wait, we put immune to acid on Diana, didn't we? So... Not immune, but resist... Okay, yeah. Diana's gonna full round the ooze. Looks like 2 claws hit. Uh-oh. Did we already experience this? Shit. Let me look at a news here. Why is it resisting 22 damage? Oh, immune to... Right, and the claws are not bludgeonings. Why does he have bludgeoning and claws? Claws aren't bludgeoning.
Claws are bludgeoning and piercing.
Slashing.
I
Or
thought they were
slashing.
piercing and slashing, not bludgeoning.
That's talons. Talons are piercing and slashing.
Okay, so this damage should be going through then. So let me go ahead and do that.
It's weird.
Because part of the claw attack is simply just the weight of like the palm coming down on you with the sharp part like rending.
Okay,
It's just I found that out when I was doing Kepri, and it's just like Kepri's claws do bludgeoning. It seemed weird to me.
So Amara is grappled, but since she's like a plant with vines, she can still do all her 5 attacks, right?
-1 because one of her vines is tangled up in the grapple.
That's fair. Okay, so she can still do 3 attacks. Okay. We're gonna do that. Why is she attacking Diana? Oh god. Okay, so the 26 would hit. She's going to grab. Not grab. She's gonna miss. And miss. Okay, this ooze is going to slam at Amara and miss. And this ooze is going to attack Diana and miss. Number 1's been attacking Amara. It's going to keep doing that. And miss. Walter! Are you going to miss too, Walter? Walter gets to full round. Walter does not miss.
Yeah. Don't forget he's got flanks. Of course, he already had flanks.
Yep.
But I want to feel like I'm helping, damn it.
Alright, Grappling Demon is going to maintain grapple, or at least try to. So he's getting a plus that now. Automatically succeeds. So when they reposition, can they like reposition the person on the other side of them? Not that I'm going to do that, but I was just wondering how reposition worked. Like, I've never really done that. He's going to well, if maintaining the grapple, he's grappling with the bite. That means, was it the bite? Yeah, it was the bite. He gets the free bite damage on that.
He bites.
Yeah.
For free.
So I maintain the grapple. That means I can do something like attack or pin. Right. He's just gonna claw at her and miss, apparently. Okay. He is staggered. I'm not sure that matters. He's going to concentrate and
Well, it means-
cast a spell.
That doesn't mean much if he just wants to stand there and cast spells. I mean, unless he wants to cast a full round spell, like he can't summon.
He succeeds at concentrating. Henrik, you know that he is casting Dimension Door.
Oh no!
As he disappears from your guys' sight, and you're not really sure where he went.
Oh man, if he fails this is gonna be funny. We're just gonna find him somewhere.
Oh yeah, because he's still got Resonating Word on him.
Yeah.
Okie dokie. And then number 4. Working on sphere. Henrik?
Okay, so can you target him for me? Because the second round of this spell is going to affect him.
Yeah, one sec. Okay, there you go.
Thank you. Okay, here's the save.
He saves.
So he'll take half of this damage. Clicking the half button.
Okay.
And he is not stunned, but he still has one more round to go. Yep, and I call out to everybody. We gotta find. Let's see, is there anything that I could do to try and get him? Limited wish. What can I do?
What happens to the streams, by the way? They just stop? Does all the sludge fall to the ground?
No, the
Or does it
streams are
start streaming
going
out?
into that big pool up there. It's just all
okay.
mixing in. Yeah.
So, it's still going to the same spot then.
Yes. He was like on this little floating platform up there. That
Right,
they
I
don't
know
really
that. I
depict in
remember
the
that
picture.
much.
Yeah.
Well, I'm gonna help my friends
Depicted in
out.
his picture, though.
I'm going to target this thing and try to hit it with a disintegrate.
Okay.
Oh, didn't mean to hit the fat dude.
I thought I untargeted him.
Did it? Oh, okay, maybe it did.
Yeah, that was a
Then it's
caster
a
level
success on
check.
the caster level, and I hit it. Does
yeah,
it save?
number 1 failed.
Alright, full damage.
Kaboom!
Disintegrated.
Do oozes have life after? I think so.
Yeah, you actually do
Disintegrate
have to
kills
put
you
them
when
in
you use
negatives.
0.
But yeah, disintegrate destroys them, turns them to dust when they hit 0
Yeah,
or less.
Disintegrate's a special case.
Dusty ooze.
Yep, I
Dehydrated
transmuted it
ooze.
from jelly into dust. That's all
Hot
disintegrate
water.
really is. It's just a transmute spell. It just hurts.
Hey, look, you put a crack in the map. Good job.
Uh,
I didn't even know that was there. It's funny. Okay, so when you do that, this stream here stops sending liquid over there.
What is the
So that's why.
significance of this?
Aha! Who knows? This little thing casts a spell. It's pretty obvious what it's doing because it goes invisible. And who knows where it went unless you can see it. Nisso.
Some staggered and sickened. So I think I can only do one attack, and it's going to be huge penalties from being sickened, but that's what I'm going to try to do. What does sickened even do again? It's just penalties to like
Just
all
penalty.
your stuff, I think. Yeah.
Nauseate
like-
is the bad one.
Yeah.
Nauseated is a really bad one. Yeah, but fortunately I'm not that one. Let's see, I can only do one of these. Yay, I hit. And then I still did some damage at least. And that's my whole turn.
Mm-hmm. Okay, yes, you notice it seems to have some damage resistance that you're not getting past. Abysm.
Okay, since this guy left, number 4 is in a globe. I guess I'm just going to scooch over here and attack number 2.
So it'll take an attack of opportunity on you.
Okay, one moment. Okay,
Misses. I don't even think these oozes have hit something. Maybe once, but
it looks like all my defenses are working this time, so
woohoo!
that's a plus. Okay, that's my turn. Moved and attacked.
That's the real game. Seeing whether or not all of these codes are working.
Oh, quick question though. Are these oozes evil?
Oh, no.
Okay, so a little bit should have taken a little bit less damage then,
Oh.
since the holy effect on my sword probably doesn't do anything to them.
Nah. How much less?
Let's say
7?
7 less.
Okay.
I just removed that effect from my sword just for convenience now.
Alright. Diana's gonna, continue. I'm just gonna roll all of them, get it out of the way. Oh, she'll hit no matter what. She's gonna try to grab it, I guess. Why not?
Can oozes be grappled?
Doesn't say they can't be unless it's an ooze trait.
Might be an ooze trait.
Well, it might be on the amorphous quality.
Maybe that's true. Yeah, she doesn't need to grapple it. Anyways, Lee is going to do the damage for the claw. And
It doesn't say
Need
anything
to
about
honor.
him being immune to grapple on the ooze traits.
what about Anamorph?
I don't see it on amorphous.
Oh, it looks like you can grapple oozes. It's all good.
Yeah.
Just like you can grapple a mist or fog, gaseous people.
Or an air element.
Or an air elemental.
I'm not sure she needs to do that because it goes to dying. And Amara, I don't think Amara cares that she's grappled, so she's just gonna do the same thing. At least she shouldn't care. No confirm crit. We do hit once. Alright, she whips at the demon. I guess it has a target now, Abysm, so he's gonna just stay on you.
Okay.
These are low level, so they're just never gonna hit you, I don't think.
Nah, never say never.
Never say never. He can roll a 20. He could.
I was much more worried about these oozes when they first showed up.
Yeah, they do that to you though. They're like, here's a bunch of things. Oh, but secretly they're like really nothing.
Well, I mean,
Yeah,
they're
they're
kind of
just
nothing,
they're probably
but
just
they're
there
still
for the other
stuff.
effect that they have, whatever the stream does to the
Like, they still take up space. They make the
That's
fighting
true.
area small. And, I mean, they'll always provide flanking or something. And if they do grab something, that's still a nice debuff they put on the
yeah.
PC.
Yeah, especially if they get their hands on like a caster
And they're
or
not
something.
super easy to kill because they're oozes. They're immune to a lot of things.
This demon is going to drop Amara. And hey, I can great cleave. What is that gonna do for me? Is full rounding or cleaving better? Let's find out. There's a Nizzo to cleave. Not that I need to, but standard action, you can make a single attack with your full base attack against a foe within reach. If you hit, deal damage normally, take the additional attack to the adjacent guy. You can't attack more than once. See, that's the debate. He has 3 attacks, so I can either take 3 attacks. Or, well, no, he has no reason to cleave. His bonuses are the same. That's pointless. What's the point of these feats?
Cleave usually is. Unless you only have
Well, if
one
you had to
attack,
move
cleave is kind of.
And then attack.
Cleave's nice when
I
you have to
guess
move because it's a
so.
standard action.
Yeah.
That's true, I guess.
It's
yeah.
really only useful. It's useful for action economy sometimes.
I don't really have a reason to attack this tiny gnome, so it's tiny to him at least. That's how I feel. So he's gonna do it all on Armara. I don't crit. Okay, a miss. So what lands? A bite? I can try to grab again, I guess. Okay, back to grappling. It's beaten on the resilient sphere. You can see little bits of acid melting it away, but very little. Alright, Henrik.
Alright, so Henrik within that time has thought of something that he can do to try and find this guy. He's going to use blood money for his favorite spell.
Hey, stop that.
And take 5 points of damage.
What kind of sin would this fall under?
And
Cutting
3
yourself.
points of it's greed, it's transmutation.
Oh, so
Blood
you're
money.
still greeding even though you could just go into the greed hall and get your stuff. Sort of.
I
You can't
can't
take
go there right
everything.
now.
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah, take 3 points of strength damage, and then I cast Limited Wish. And I'm going to duplicate the effects of a locate creature spell.
Alright.
I have been within 30 feet of this guy. I have seen him up close. It offers no saving throw and no spell resistance. It works like locate object. And I turn and it lasts for 10 minutes. And so long as he is within a radius of 400 feet plus 40 feet per level around me, I know his direction from me.
Just direction, like north, south, east, west.
I think it just gives direction. It doesn't give actual distance.
Okay. So from you, he's gonna be southwest.
Southwest? Okay. I point in the direction that I think he is, and I tell the others, I sort of know where he is. Let's deal with these, and we'll find him soon enough. And now that it's the end of my turn, the last round of that spell has to happen on him. Can you target him for me, please? And this is the big one. The
There you go.
third and final round. Does he save?
Yes.
Oh, he does. Darn. That's half damage though, and no stun. All right,
Okay.
that's my.
Oh, I didn't make him invisible. There we go. Nizzo. Still sickened, but yeah.
Alright, I'm no longer staggered though, so I could potentially do a full round attack on him. But what I'm going to do is not do that, because if I kill him with one attack because he's using critical, I might not need to do 2 attacks. So take it a little slow here. First attack. Yep, okay. And then after, I guess once I get him, he's summoned, so once I get him below 0, he's gonna unsummon, right?
Right.
So I don't even have to like worry about like moving through difficult terrain or anything. And then I don't know what I want to do actually after that. Move over to Henrik, I guess. Where are we going? Where'd that guy go to? I'm gonna wait and see if Henrik gets figured out, and then maybe we
Just
can hook.
point in the direction.
Maybe Henrik can like dimension door us or something. I don't know. Anyway, that's it for my turn.
Okay. And Abysm.
I guess I'm just going to beat on this one in front of me again. Did we ever figure out what type of oozes these are? Like, are they immune to anything in particular?
I think I did identify them.
I don't
I'm not sure though.
think so.
Okay, well, I will just cast... I'll cast a Chill Touch.
Chill, little ooze.
So this is the spell attack on the scimitar. Ah,
Oh!
that's the second time when I cast the spell.
Youch!
Yep, those one.
Okay, a regular attack with the spell still on the sword. Ah,
Careful.
I throw myself
Yeah,
in this pool.
Yeah.
I just give up. My life is over.
Abysm's done. He missed twice and that's it. He's done. There you go. Hurling yourself at it helped.
Uh, technically, I has to make a fortitude save. Actually, I can think I can force that here.
For what kind of effect?
It might take one. It might take one strength damage.
Oh, yeah, okay. It fails.
It failed? Then it takes one strength damage from the chill touch.
Woohoo. What number was that? 2?
Take that, ooze.
Alright.
Number 2. And that's the end of my turn.
Diana's gonna go ahead and just finish this thing off. Or at least try to. I don't see why she wouldn't. Did that do it? It's dead. Okay. Who's dead? That was one attack. Diana turns to look at Amara for instructions. Amara, I guess, tells her just to stay there and wait. And Amara's going to go ahead and attack. She can't really fit right there. I think standard action, she's gonna go back into her normal form. Or she doesn't even need to do that to cast spells now, right? Because he made sure that he had all the right feats to talk while he was in a wild shape. I think Amara is actually going to cure herself. With a moderate, I think. Um, I mean, it's worth a shot. He misses Abysm. And number 3's gone. This stream of liquid is also halted. Walter swims up here and starts cleaning the hallway. The ooze tries to get out of the sphere and still stuck in it. Henrik, your turn.
Alright, so we're gonna go try and find this guy. I'm gonna put fly on myself.
Okay.
And Nizzo, you can move too, right? Like with airwalk?
Oh yeah, I have airwalk on, don't I?
Yes.
Yeah, I tell him to follow me.
Okay.
Oh, I didn't mean to put fly on that guy, but I'm gonna start moving.
Little do you know he already has it, but thank you.
Yeah. I will double move and fly past Walt.
Okay. Hi, Walter.
And see if I can see him from here.
You cannot, but do you still sense his direction?
As long as he's within 400 feet plus 40. Let's see, what is 40 plus? We're level 14. As long as he's within 960 feet of me, I sense his direction.
Okay. Then you continue to sense him in the southwest direction. Southeast. Yes, southwest. I don't know why I'm drawing arrows. You know what southwest is.
Well, southwest should be. Is the compass rose? Is it like north is up?
Yes, north is up on this map.
Because southwest would be like over here.
Yep, that's where you're sensing it.
Okay. All right. Yep. I tell the others to come follow me when they can. And I guess for Walter too, but I doubt he understands.
Are we just leaving this last ooze?
I guess. Oops. Okay, so let's see. I can't move as fast because I'm just using the airwalk. I don't have like haste or anything. I guess I'll walk above Walter here.
Yeah. You stopped a token on a token, so I'm just gonna move you right there for now.
Okay.
It's the one thing I can't stand about maps. Tokens on tokens. It's my worst enemy. Okay, so that's a double move for you then? For...
Yeah.
It has a slow move speed, or it uses your own?
Well, I'm using airwalk, so it's using my own move speed.
Oh,
And
gotcha.
it's not very good. Gnomes are kind of slow.
Yeah. Abysm?
Nizzo is not the most optimized character I've ever built. That's definitely for sure.
I'll ask Amara. You can take this ooze your own? Will that be an issue?
Amara's concerned about squeezing. She can't really sit there in that square. If you moved and left, then yes, she can go up.
That. Okay, that's what I'm getting at. If I leave, she can handle the ooze.
Yeah,
Since I'm not going to abandon her.
Yeah. Oh, ooh. There you go. Keep running.
Where are we going? I'll just follow Henrik. And it gets its AOO.
Yeah, it's gonna miss, I'm sure. Where is?
It might
Maybe it'll grapple
you.
me as I leave.
We're banking on that 20. Wait, am I rolling the right one?
Hit
No,
the
I'm
wall.
not. I didn't even roll the right one, but yeah, not that it matters.
Okay. Then I will follow Henrik. He seems to know something.
I know what's up.
Okay. I think Amara's just actually gonna just have Diana move in there. Diana will, I guess since it didn't take its attack of opportunity, you can do it on Diana, so... Or wait, it did take its attack, didn't it? So, there we go. Okay. Diana's going to, which is stronger, her bite? They're equal. Diana bites the ooze. And does 15 damage to it. Oh man. This one still has a lot of life. Mara's going to Cure Light Wounds herself now. Because why not? I guess she should be concentrating, but I think she auto succeeds for the... Yep, yeah. Alright, ooze number 2 is going to attack Diana. And miss. Walter's cleaning. Ooze number 4 is trying to get out of the resilient sphere. How many rounds do we have on this sphere? We're on round 8 right now.
That's like 14 minutes.
Oh, minutes. Okay. Forever.
Yeah.
All right.
He's just gonna chill there. It was like the stone giant we trapped in there, who's just like.
Yeah, you made him mad. He wasn't happy at all.
Let's see. Do I have enough movement to go over here? It's kind of awkward. Okay, I do have enough movement to go over here, to fly here. Do I see him?
So you peer around the corners?
Yep.
Yes, you do see him, and he's like hunched over, huffing and puffing like he's in pretty bad shape. He's not prone, but yeah, he's just looking not so good.
Okay.
Are we going to ask him to surrender?
Yeah, actually, that's exactly what I was gonna do. I was just trying to find something that I could cast to like maybe coerce him to not fight anymore. How tall is this like area, this hallway that I'm looking into?
Of course you had to ask.
Sorry. If you let me, I just want to wall of force him, like in like his little corner.
I mean, what's
Or I
your
could maybe do a skill check.
limit on that spell?
It's gonna be 140 square foot area.
We know he can or at least he could dimension door at least once.
Oh, he probably could dimension door out of it, right? He probably has more of those. Oh, actually, you know what? I can do this. I'm gonna cast telekinesis and grapple him. And try to grapple him.
Okay, and I need to pull something up just so I make sure I know what I'm doing here.
Okay.
So you're casting telekinesis.
Yep.
What level spell is that?
That is a 5th level spell.
Okay. Alright, does that have spell... Or no, he doesn't have spell resistance. Go ahead and roll it. Or whatever the button.
Okay.
Push the button.
Push the button. Just making sure all the modifiers are right. Because it's going to be my caster level plus my intelligence, I think. Yeah, should be good. Okay, here we go. Or actually, no, this actually uses my CMB, so who knows. Oh, I got him!
Yes, you do hit.
With my mind, I grapple him.
Okay, so that means you're not grappled, but he's in grappled condition.
Oddly enough, yeah, I am not grappled, but he is grappled with my mind. By my mind.
By my mind.
And I tell him that despite attacking us, we can be merciful as long as you cooperate.
Nizzo?
I'm gonna keep following. Let's see here. I'm actually like... Let's see, that's like... Let's do more like 10, so I think I can actually get all the way to here, I think. With the double move.
Alright. And Abysm.
That's as far as I can make it. That's where I saw him go. So, that's where I'll head.
I got your
And
back.
it looks like
bro.
Henrik has things well in hand, so I will wait to see what he does.
Oh, I didn't target again, but it'll hit. Right, Diana attacks the ooze. It's still alive. Hmm. Amara cures herself. Right. Oozes attacking. Diana misses. Walter's cleaning. Okay. He's grappled by your mind. But it don't matter. He falls to his knees and starts pleading and begging in Thessalonian. Please, please don't kill me. I don't want to die.
Hmm, I'm a little wary of that, but I at least take pity on him.
Seems legit.
He says, let me return to my throne in the room, and we will talk.
What's the significance of your throne?
He says, I'm dying out here. As he looks like he's dying, actually, right now, even though you guys aren't doing anything to him. So since we're like kind of still in rounds, unless you guys want to go out of rounds, he's gonna die. So if we stay in rounds, then tell me what you're gonna do. So I don't know.
Can I do a quick knowledge arcana to see like if it looks like to me he really is dying because of like some kind of magical thing?
You can also do a
Or
sense
is it just that
motive.
apparent to me?
Though I'm sickened, I think I'm still good at sense motive.
Maybe. Um, Henrik, you can believe what you want. Magical wise, though, Henrik, you do think that that room had a lot to do with maybe his being alive. And Nizza, you can sense from him that he's serious. If you guys let him go back to the room, he's willing to talk. It doesn't look like he's hostile. It looks like he's more interested in surviving. And you can kind of tell that he's like wincing in pain quite a bit.
Very well.
Yeah, I'll say I think we should believe him.
Then he begins to cast a spell if you guys say yes to
I'll
him.
let him, and while he does that, I'll be flying back to that room, double moving.
Okay. He casts Dimension Door and is back on his throne. Amara's probably like, whoa, and puts her guard up.
I tell her that he has been humbled by our power.
Yeah, number 2 Ooze is gonna definitely eventually die to Diana, so I'm just gonna say that happened. And then the Resilient Fear one is stuck in a Resilient Sphere. Okay, do Abysm and Nizzo go back?
Yes.
Okay. And he looks much better. Sort of. He still looks like he's dying, but he's not like heaving over in pain, crying like a sweaty fat man.
He's hamming it up pretty good.
He says, take what you want. I don't know why you're here, but just don't kill me.
Well, why are you here?
I'm the one asking questions.
What did he say?
He said I'm the one asking questions.
Yes, but surely you can tell us, like, what it is that you're doing here. Have you been here for a long time?
Yes, a very long time.
Do you know um, the other wizards in the other parts of the hall? Are you their equivalent?
Um, I have met some other wardens in the past. I haven't seen them for quite some time, but I also haven't left this room for quite some time.
Oh, is this why this place has fallen into such decay? Or the elemental outside told us that this used to be a beautiful bathhouse.
Yes. Yes, it was once beautiful, I suppose.
Well, some cleaning up wouldn't hurt, so please let the
What
elemental
happened?
servant outside do as it pleases.
Do you know anything about how to use the rune well?
He kind of shoots you like a glance and then just kind of shrugs and says, vaguely. Not really, maybe, I don't know. Got some ideas.
Well, we think we have components, but we're not sure how to actually go about using them.
And what would be your purpose of making rune weapons?
To fight Karzog, of course.
Karzog. Karzog?
Yes.
Why Karzog?
He's like, he wipes his sweaty brow again and says, "Oh dear."
He looks a little more confused, as like he didn't expect Karzog to be the one.
Well, yes, Karzog. We need to make rune weapons to fight Karzog. We have the components that we need to make one, but we're not sure how to activate the rune well. I mean, I suppose if it came down to it, we could just try throwing stuff into the well and see what happens.
He shakes his head. No, 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 no. Don't do that. That's not
Sense
how
motive on
magic works. You can't just haphazardly throw anything you want.
I looked at him and say, "Unless you're a sorcerer, am I right?" And then I laugh.
He like looks at you as if you just like insulted him.
I lift an eyebrow and like I'm confused now. I say, "You are a wizard, right?" And I look for a spell book.
What, you start trying to take shit from him? Like what?
No, he's just
No,
looking around
I
to see
made a
if
joke,
he's
a
got a
wizard
spell
joke.
book sitting somewhere.
Oh.
Yeah. Maybe this guy is a sorcerer, though. Who knows?
You don't really see a big spell book or anything, but this is a very fat man,
I mean,
and
he
he
might
has
have it
like a
hidden
lot of
somewhere,
clothing
too.
on. Yeah. Here, let
Oh,
me
well,
refresh your
I
memories
tell
of
him,
his
I
appearance.
thought you were a wizard.
He said, "I am a wizard," but you said source. I'm confused now as a GM.
I said sorcerer because, you know, they're like, we don't need
He was,
spell books. We just know it. It was an intellectual arcane joke.
Oh. Gotcha.
So he was talking about throwing things haphazardly and not how magic works. And he was like saying, well, unless you're a sorcerer, then you do that, right?
Because that's what
Freaking sorcerers.
UMD shit. Gotcha. Well, he says the return of Karzog definitely could be a problem.
Did he say he knew how to use the rune well? Or he just had some thoughts?
I think he just had some thoughts on it, but he hasn't actually told us them.
Perhaps you'd be willing to share your thoughts, if nothing else.
He says, huh?
Your thoughts on the use of the rune well.
What do you want to know? How to make the weapons?
Yeah, maybe how to recharge, like charged items on there. We've speculated that you can do that, but we're not sure how to do that either. If that's even possible.
He says you need the right components.
Well, we have those, I believe.
What do you have?
Um, let's see, we got the items we brought from the halls of, was it Lust, I think? And the
The iron cages of lust and the shimmering veils of pride.
Yep, and we have the mirror shards from the Shimmering Veils of Pride.
Hmm. But you don't have Athelion.
What?
Athelion. That's silver liquid that's required to forge the weapons.
Well, we have seen that stuff, I think.
Yeah, I was just going to say, I
Perhaps.
seem to recall seeing silver liquid.
Yeah, I say aloud, wait, was that within the destroyed Abjurant halls?
Yeah.
Huh.
He says, very interesting. And he, like, starts to pull out something from his cloak.
I ready my hands.
I said Spotive. Is he trying to...
He doesn't look
I don't sense
hostile. He
very
just
motive.
kind of, looks like he's just
Yeah.
grabbing something. And he pulls out like a small book. It's a normal sized book, but it looks small in comparison to his size. And he pulls out like a little piece of paper from it and like hands it out towards whoever wants to grab it.
A little piece of what?
Paper.
Piece of paper?
A paper.
I'll fly up to him and take.
Okay. Apparently I'm missing something here. I gotta figure out why. I'll just have to do a search. No, that's not it. Oh, I found it. They mislabeled something. Ooh, I gotta write that down and let them know. He hands you the piece of paper, and this is what you get.
Ooh, neato. Oh, cool. Huh, I asked him if he wrote this.
He said, yes, I've been scrying on them for quite some time now. Um, this is what I think are the components. I'm not absolutely certain, but I'm confident.
I asked him.
I see. These pools are the four humors: blood, bile, um,
Oh, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
and I forget what the other two humors are.
Blood, bile, marrow, right?
Gall? Is gall one of them?
Philgam, Kohler, Malcolm.
Phlegm.
Oh, phlegm. Ew.
Choler? Choleric. Yeah, okay, that sounds right.
Oh,
Oh,
I forgot the
interesting.
N in there. Melancholy.
So I asked him, so if I'm reading this right, we need Ithilien, the shard, and the toy that we have, and that should be enough to create a runeforged weapon opposed to Karzak.
Yes, if he's the one returning first.
I I'll sense his motive, but I'll also diplomacy him after we've been talking for this long to try and raise his attitude towards us.
Okay. Okay, you can believe what you want.
I'd say I trust that we are in a temporary and tenuous alliance then.
He says, and to be honest with you, due to my unfortunate situation, I cannot leave this room. So all I ask is you let me in peace.
Well, I don't think I or my allies have any intention of, yeah. Well, do you want us what do you want us to do with this ooze, dude? And I point to this thing just still in the sphere.
He says, just stay away from it. It'll return back to its position. Perhaps when you leave.
Alright.
Sorry to interrupt. A quick question. Um, I thought this was just this guy's beard, but now that I'm looking at it,
Yeah.
does he have a hole in his chest with black tentacles, like, rolling
Yep.
out of it?
Ew, yeah.
That's his heart I can see in there. Okay.
Oh, you're right.
It's called
Like I
Heart
said, I
of
just thought it was a
Slime.
beard.
It's always stuck
Okay.
in his room.
It's like each of the different lords had a different way of making their minion immortal.
And none of it was good.
Yeah, none of them are particularly good, yeah.
Okay. Any other questions?
I'm gonna go
Well,
for
we
bird.
are going to need some of this admixture. It looks
Yeah,
like he has plenty to spare.
I agree with the Bism that yeah, we'll be taking some of this stuff. But like I said, I'm gonna ask the big question. I'm gonna pop the question. I get down on my knees and I say, "May I borrow your spell book for a bit? It would help us defeat Karzog."
He frowns and he says, "Which one?"
I
he
ask
too has
him,
many volumes.
well, preferably one with potent conjuration spell. I'm weak in that area.
Conjuration. What's a couple of first level examples of conjuration spells?
Monster summoning one.
Yeah,
Grease, create pit. I know all about
I
these
have
spells.
I have most of those,
That's Araxi's
It
bread
must be
and
this
butter.
one.
like glitter dust and stuff. But
Also,
I'm missing like higher
teleportation
level
stuff is
ones,
all
like
like
shadow
dimension door.
conjuration and.
Well, shadow conjuration is an
Oh,
illusion
okay,
spell.
yes.
He
Ooh,
hands
greater
you that
dispel
book.
magic. That's a good one too.
Or
I thank him.
abjuration.
I'm actually looking forward to this Inib wine. It sounds intriguing.
How delicious is this inib wine?
Yeah, we haven't been there yet, right? The gluttony one's one of the ones we haven't been to.
That's because it's all necromancy. But yes, we
Yeah,
haven't
and
been
that's
there.
bad stuff. Actually, no, I ask him, have you scryed upon the halls of gluttony? Like, who is the lord there?
Yes, I have scurried upon all of the halls.
I think we've
Unfortunately,
only seen his name a
that
bit,
hall
like.
is quite frightening. I am always concerned. I try not to meddle in their affairs much. There is a dark lich in the Hall of Gluttony.
Ooh.
Yay.
It's about time we fought one. Or found one.
Yeah,
Witches
do we
are
actually
always
need
fun.
to fight it?
We've managed to talk our way through a lot of these guys so far, so who knows?
Well, we still had to fight this
Yeah.
guy, but yeah.
He's obsessed with stitching together undead minions. Every time I had scryed upon him, that is what he was always doing.
A diligent person, I assume.
He does mention that he doesn't think there's anything you would need there to defeat Karzog in terms of components. Perhaps if it was a different
Right.
Runelord.
But my greed might compel me to go get more magic stuff.
Well, magic you will find there indeed.
So yeah, what do you do when you have these
Uh,
three components again?
There's no real like description that I found exactly, other than just put it in the well together.
Okay, so my suspicion there before that it might just be as simple as that might be actually spot on.
Yeah.
Okay, well, I tell him that I'll need to look at your spell book for a few hours to get two of these interesting spells into mine, but I'll leave one of my spell books with you as a token of good faith.
Oh, quite fascinating. I haven't seen something different for quite a while.
Yes, consider it a scholarly exchange.
He, like, also pulls out another book and says, Here, I don't want this. And he, like, disgustingly shoves it towards you.
Okay, I'll take it, and I will keep my end of the bargain and allow him to look at Henrik's Amazing Spellbook Volume 2.
Okay, and the book you have is, like, a very thick tome, and its title, the title just says Exercise
Bleh.
in Thessalonian.
Huh. All right. Well, I'll look over it. Yeah. I tell him that I'll return these two books to you as soon as I'm done perusing them.
Okay.
And I look at the others and I say, are you ready to go?
I think so. This looks like the information we need, the key, so to speak.
Okay.
We'll just collect some of this humor stuff.
Mm-hmm. Should we rest when we go to the Central Rune Forge, or when we exit here, or do we want to keep exploring for the day?
I think I'm doing okay as far as resources.
Yeah, I still have a 7th level spell left, and I can prepare 2 more 6th level spells, and I have a good chunk of my other ones too.
Yeah, I'm fine to continue on.
Alright, great. If he says that this exercise book is intriguing, I will look over it while we're, I guess, exiting the festering maze. Hoo, that experience. That is some nice chunky experience.
You guys are almost level 15.
Yeah. I like to think a little bit of that was a bonus for not killing him.
Alright,
I
so...
talked with my group of friends that have done this already, and they said that they killed him so fast that that nothing mattered.
Yeah, he's not that strong. I mean, most of his stuff is summons, and it's just really a matter of, is he gonna get it off, you know? And...
But I like leaving them alive and talking to them if they're if
Well, he
they're
doesn't have a
personable enough
real
to do that.
reason to die, honestly. Do you guys leave? You don't really talk to him much more?
Do you guys have any other questions for him? I don't think I have any other questions for him right now.
I think we got all the ones I wanted to ask, which was pretty much about the Rune Forge.
Yeah. Did he ever tell us why this place is all goopy? Like, what happened to it if it's supposed to be a nice place?
He says, I
Then
can't
I'll ask him.
leave the room, so I was unable to release the elemental. Now that you released the elemental,
well.
there's nobody to put him away. I don't mind.
Okay, that sounds pretty straightforward, but what do you do in this room? An eternity locked in this place seems more like a punishment than anything
Yeah, he's
else.
been scrying.
I guess that's one thing to pass the time.
He stops and thinks about it, and he's like, I don't find life a punishment. Meaning
Okay.
bored, but I'm alive.
He does have his magical TV to scry on other people.
Yes, magic TV. He's creeping. Creeper.
He's a
He'll
creeper.
just, he just entertains himself with people watching. Like, what is he up to this time? Switch.
So yeah, you guys, if you leave and whatnot, I guess you never really find out because you didn't ask, but he's just a warden. Like, he was just a low-level guy, and everybody else is, like, dead, and it's just him now. So I think he's, like, mostly self-taught, to his powerful state, because I can't imagine a warden having the kit that he has.
Oh, so he's not like on the levels of the dead dude in the Veils of Pride.
Right, he wasn't like the head guy. He was just one of the extra people that sometimes got sent on errands and stuff like that. But he's like the true definition of sloth, where it's like it's too lazy to even do that at a certain point. Everybody else dies off, and there's just this lazy motherfucker, you know? Yeah. So I think like his spell books are probably from scrying and observing other wizards.
Slowly putting the spells together.
Yeah, they don't really talk about it, but that's my guess. Because he's got multiple books and they're kind of slightly different. Perhaps he'll let you see the others. But one at a time, I suppose, right?
Probably come back.